Right, Shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I would like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rakakudash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS, great millstone, who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel in these last days, if you can believe or receive it or not. And my Hebrew name is Mayam, and back at you with another quick hit. And when I want to go into Yahweh Shai being that first spirit created, all right? Yahweh Shai was that first spirit created. So let's start with Proverbs chapter 8. And let's begin at verse 22. Now, Proverbs was a book that Solomon wrote. And we know that Solomon in the reincarnation is Yahweh Shai. Well, Yahweh Shai is Solomon in the reincarnation. So it says here, Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 22. The Lord, Yahweh, capital L-O-R-D, possessed me in the beginning of his way. Possessed Yahweh Shai. You know, Yahweh Shai was the first spirit created. Before his works of old, I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. When there were no depths, I was brought forth. When there were no fountains abounding with water, before the mountains were settled, before the hills was I brought forth. While I as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of the world. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth, when he established the clouds above, when he strengthened the fountains of the deep, when he gave the sea his decree that the waters should not pass it, his commandment, when he appointed the foundations of the earth, then I was by him as one brought up with him, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him. Right? So Yahweh Shai was here with the Father before the world began, before the earth was even created. Right? So the next precept is John chapter 17 and verse 5. And now, O Father, this is Yahweh Shai in a red letter. And now, O Father, glorify thou me, this is Yahweh Shai speaking. And now, O Father, glorify thou me with thine own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was. So even before the angels, the Allahayim, before anything was created, before the earth was created, before the skies, the stars, the planets were created, Yahweh Shai was here with the Heavenly Father. Right? Way before the elements were created. I have manifested, right. And now, O Father, glorify thou me with thine own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was. Okay, John chapter 17, jumping down to verse 24. Father, I will that they also whom thou hast given me be with me where I am, that they may behold my glory, which thou hast given me. For thou lovest me before the foundation of the world. This Colossians, one more precept. This Colossians chapter 1. Now let's prove, okay, Yahweh Shai was that first spirit created. Let's prove that. Colossians chapter 1 and start at verse 13. Who hath delivered us from the power of darkness and hath translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son. That's Yahweh Shai. In whom we have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins, who is the image of the invisible God. The firstborn of every creature. The firstborn of every creature. So when you read that word firstborn, that was that first spirit created. He existed before anything was created and is supreme over all creation. That's what it says here in the NOT. For by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth. Really, the heavens. Right? And that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions, or principalities, or powers. All things were created by him and for him. So Yahweh Shai created the elements. It was created by him and for him. See that? And he's the first spirit created. And with that, Shalom. Lord willing was edifying.